Hello everybody and welcome to episode 10 of Zack Plays Doki Literature Club. Last time we left off, we were getting a little worried because Sayuri seems to have something on her mind. She seems a little upset, and I'm afraid because I don't want anything to happen to her because she's the only character that I actually like in this entire game. So be prepared because I may retcon some decisions, right? Like this time we chose to write a poem for Natsuki, so hopefully we're trying to make everybody happy, all right? We wrote some poems for Yuri, so hopefully, you know, she's feeling better about herself, she's feeling good. Natsuki got upset because we chose Yuri's side a few episodes ago, and because she could tell that we're writing poems for Yuri, so we decided to write a poem for Natsuki so she would be happy. And now we're trying to be nice to Sayuri as well. We just want everybody to be happy. And like I said previously, I'm just trying to be best friends with Sayuri, be good friends with Natsuki, and bang Yuri. That's it. That's it. I don't care about Monica because it seems like no matter what you do, Monica is unaffected. So I'm convinced that Monica's storyline is just, it's set in stone. None of your decisions will change anything with Monica. That's what I'm convinced, at least, because she doesn't seem to apply to anything. So, last time I recorded for way too long. In case you guys don't remember, this series is only supposed to be 15 to 20 minutes. It's not supposed to be half an hour. It's not supposed to be over 20 minutes. 15 to 20 minutes. And that's because people told me this game is only like 2 or 3 hours long. So I was like, well, I really want to extend this out and have 15 to 20 minute episodes, but if this game is only like 3 hours long, and we're on episode 10, we should probably like be very close to the end. But of course, we do stuff like this, which is 2 minutes taken up of just intro and tons of tangents and stuff like that. So anyway, let's get into it, and this will not be like a 25-minute episode. This is gonna be 15 to 20 minutes, god damn it, because my voice starts dying at around the 16, 17 minute mark.
I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Relax, you didn't even do anything.
But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How are you able to even tell that I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. And not that I was staring or anything.
You definitely were staring. That's why we came over.
I didn't do anything creepy like that.
You know, when somebody says that they're not creepy, it's usually safe to assume they are creepy, and Yuri does give creepy vibes. In any case, I guess you are right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there's certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayuri.
Sayuri?
Yeah, she seems a little off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh? That's quite romantic.
Huh?
Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayuri and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all.
Right, yes, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Zack, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying, really, I have multiple personalities, and I'm fucking insane, and I murder people. Is what she's saying. She's saying, I got layers. Like an onion. Layers. Shrek references make every single YouTube video better. Every single one. So you think that there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Sayuri is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants.
Yeah, she's Robin Williamsing us.
I notice her strange behavior today, too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayuri, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings that you weren't aware were in you. I think that, she would be a very fortunate person to have you, feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. Well, you're not, okay? Because actually, I'm a pretty complicated guy, and I am the one that makes decisions for you. So in turn, you are me and I am you. What I'm saying is, you have no idea what's going on. Because at the drop of a dime, I can choose to reload a pass, save, and change all of our decisions. Make you a completely different person. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway.
Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayuri. She's talking her into fucking killing herself or something, dude. Jesus Christ. Killing herself and me. Because she knows she's in a fucking video game. Who should I show my poem to first? Natsuki, because she's gonna like it. I wrote this for you, Natsuki. Yeah, no thanks. Huh? You didn't even... Next. What? What? Are you shitting me right now, you piece of shit, Natsuki? I wrote this fucking thing for you and this is how you're gonna treat me, you son of a bitch. Okay, Natsuki, do me a favor and fuck off. You goddamn nerd, guess who's going back in time? I'm fucking going back in time, motherfucker. Actually, you know what we should do? We should go... We should skip. And then we should see if we can show our opponent Sayuri. And if we can show our opponent Sayuri, then we should write a poem for Sayuri. But I feel like she's not gonna want. Okay, so she will read the poem. Alright, so we're going back. We're writing a poem for Sayuri. That's the plan. I'll be back. I'm gonna write a poem for Sayuri, and then I'm gonna skip everything so we're back to where we just were. Alright, I know, it's a little complicated, but listen, if Natsuki... I tried to do something nice for fucking Natsuki, okay? If she's gonna be a piece of shit, and guess what, motherfucker? Eat a dick, Natsuki. I'm done with you. Alright, I'll be back when I catch up. Okay, we have returned with the perfect poem for Sayuri. Let's go ahead and just get Natsuki out of the goddamn way. She's gonna be like, nope. Yeah, no thanks, you're a fucking nerd. I hate you, Natsuki, you piece of shit. Okay, let's show it to Sayuri. Let's make her super happy. And let's love her. Oh no, she's doing the same thing she did last time. What the fuck?
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you?
What? No. What the fuck? Probably Natsuki. What? I just wrote it for you. What the hell?
Probably Natsuki.
I don't remember if I read that. What the fuck is going on here, man? The game's like, guess what? You want to take back your decisions? Well, guess what? You're fucked. You have to only write for Yuri now, you piece of shit. Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay.
Oh my god, she says the same thing no matter what. Well, okay. I guess I'm writing for Yuri. I'll be back again. This is just the episode where we go back on all of our decisions, only to realize none of it even matters. By the way, that wasn't for Natsuki. I counted, it was 16 out of 20 for Sayuri. 16 out of 20, guys. Like, what the hell? 16 out of 20 went for Sayuri. I don't think I have to get 20 out of 20 for her to be okay with it, so... Oh well, just writing for Yuri. I'll be back again. Oh boy, we're back. To realize that nothing that we do from this point on really makes any fucking difference. Because Natsuki already doesn't like us. Sayuri's already gonna have an issue with all this shit. Let's get Natsuki out of the way again. Yeah, you're a piece of shit, Natsuki. Goddamn little butthole. Go for Sayuri again. She's gonna say, huh, you wrote this for Yuri, blah, blah, blah. I don't need to really re-voice act it. You know what I mean? There we go.
Probably Yuri.
Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. By the way, how stupid is it that even when you perfectly engineer 16 out of 20 terms perfectly go for Sayuri? She says you wrote it for Natsuki. God damn it, Sayuri. It's already done. Whatever's gonna happen to Sayuri, it's set in stone. It's over.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though, but it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy.
No, it doesn't, you fucking liar. There's a period at the end of that sentence, not an exclamation mark, which means you're not actually happy. You son of a bitch, stop lying to me.
And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Zack.
Sayuri, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayuri?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out to the classroom, humming to herself. Alright, let's take bets. Who thinks that's the last time you fucking see Sayuri? Who thinks that's the last time you see Sayuri? I don't know what the hell Monica said. Guarantee you Monica said horrible things to her, okay? Because Monica's fucking evil. That's the last time you see Sayuri, I guarantee you. She's gone, she's dead. You're gonna find her in a fucking bathtub. Alright, wrist slit or something. She just take a billion pills. Or I don't know, goes to the suicide forest. That's the thing in Japan, right? Yeah, Jake Paul loves it. She goes to the suicide forest. Alright, well, we'll go to Monica next.
Hi, Zack. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
Your style's gotten so refined, Zack. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she?
I wonder what she would have said if we went with the Natsuki or the Sayori poem. Well, I guess so.
Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive.
Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself.
You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her.
That's...
It's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her.
It is edgy. It is edgy. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. Makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know?
Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her.
Oh, well, there's some foreshadowing that she's gonna fucking murder us. Murder-suicide. There you go, there's your foreshadowing.
Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage.
You say that like I'm going to hurt her.
Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself.
Oh, okay, so... I get you, Monica. You're doing the whole breaking the fourth wall thing, kinda, sorta. You're foreshadowing, you know, what's gonna happen in this video game. Maybe she's not gonna do the murder-suicide, just the suicide. So Yuri's gonna go kill herself now. Yuri's gonna eventually kill herself. Where does that leave Natsuki? God knows. I don't really give a shit. Fuck you, Natsuki. I tried to make you happy and you didn't even want to read it, you piece of shit.
Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
I know I said this video wasn't gonna be over 20 minutes, but because so much of it has been like redoing our decisions, I'm actually gonna let it be a longer episode. Maybe we can get to the point where Sayuri kills herself. There we go. That'll be the end of the episode. That'll be a juicy one. It'll be a nice juicy moment. Alright. Oh, look at this. The lady who knows everything. Totally not talking about how she, knows she's in a video game. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought, and here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, a victim of the currents, of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist, but when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Twilight sky? What the fuck is that? Twilight? The fuck? I'm gonna say twilight, cause I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to be. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice, I found every answer. All of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Wow.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything.
Oh, is she about to talk to me again? Talk to all of us again? She gonna break the fourth wall?
But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
Well, no, we do have almost all the answers thanks to Google now. I mean, whenever you have a question that you don't know the answer to, realistically 99.999% of them you can just Google and find the answer. So, I don't know, life hasn't really lost its meaning, for me at least. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures.
What do you mean? You could write about happy stuff. It's that easy.
I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that.
I get it. You're saying two-dimensional because you're on a screen and it's 2D. That's funny. Ha 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 ha. So clever. Ha ha ha. I'm not impressed by fourth wall breaking. It doesn't impress me, okay? I've read Deadpool comics for years. Okay? It's not impressive. Everyone's tooting this game's fucking horn. Oh, it's so amazing. It's great. Circle jerking over it. Same thing they did with Undertale. It's like, have you guys never played a game that breaks the fourth wall before? Have you never read something that breaks the fourth wall or watched something? Like, it's not new. It's not new. It's not innovative. It's not interesting to me. You have to try a little harder than that to impress Zack, okay? I have decades. Two decades, exactly. A little more of gaming, okay? You gotta try harder than that.
Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening.
Okay, quickly share with Yuri. Real quick, fast as fuck.
Zack, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't show you that Natsuki one. Or that Sayuri one, because you wouldn't have liked that, I'm sure.
I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought that it would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well...
Yuri smiled sadly.
Zack, during my lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say that I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me, they don't tease me for spacing out all the time, and they don't make fun of my body type.
What do you mean your body type? You're fucking smoking hot.
And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Zack. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I just don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Zack. I speak too slowly, I second guess myself all the time, I read too deeply into things, but every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's just so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others, but that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
Uh-oh. Part 2 to the ghost story. Shit. We're already at 26 minutes. Damn, we gotta go real fast. Ghost Under the Light Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing in the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away.
Do you dislike it?
No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this poem was about. Also, this clearly isn't the poem that Natsuki said she wrote about. Meaning, I'm probably the only one she's showing this to.
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine, I understand this one. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch.
You can, the poem is...
Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice.
You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes.
Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a great job. Yuri finally turns back toward me.
I guess we should move on before Monica says something, but I'm sure we can talk again later.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. And with that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Alright, we have to save. Unfortunately, I desperately wanted to find out what the hell is going on with Sayuri, but unfortunately, I can't. We spent too much time trying to correct the past, trying to time travel, trying to change things. And Doki says, guess what, motherfucker? You made your decisions. You wrote 2 poems for 1 girl, and now you're fucked. Okay? You're fucked out of your goddamn mind. So, I guess we're just going with Yuri. This is very similar to my relationship, where I dated a girl for 4.5 years, because in case you guys don't know, originally, I've told this story before, but originally, I wasn't even trying to date. that girl, I was trying to date her friend, and so she was like, you know, she was friends with her, so I was kind to her and I was kind to her friend because I was trying to date her friend, and then at the end she confessed her feelings for me, and I was just like, okay, I gotta go with it. And then boom, 4.5 years later, you know, we dated for 4.5 years. This is kind of like that. I'm like, okay, shit, trying to steer the ship away. I don't want it to go there, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess I gotta go there. But to be fair, all jokes aside, there were a lot of fantastic memories and stuff, and I don't regret those 4.5 years at all. So, you know, maybe it'll all work out. What I'm trying to say, maybe it'll all work out. Maybe since we're eventually just like resigning ourselves to go with Yuri, maybe it'll all work out. We'll end up being soulmates and living together forever. Not really, because shit's about to go fucking down. I can feel it. This is like the last happy day. Guaranteed. Anyway, sorry, this episode was long after I gave that speech about how it's not gonna be long. Fucked up. But anyway, yeah. Have a fantastic rest of your day, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you that are actually making it to the end. You the real OG. And I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, or week, or whatever. And I'll see all of you in the next video, or Stream Rooney. Bye.